This two-way menace build is gonna take over NBA 2K26. Just watch. Now, I'ma say in advance, a lot of people are gonna complain about this build. A lot of people. So if you wanna complain, go crazy. Go crazy. I'm already ready for all the complaints about this build, and it's not because it's trash. It's because people don't like this playstyle. But I gotta make a video for all my people that do playstyle. So this is for my twos people. If you plan on going crazy on the twos and you're not an ISO type of guy, this is the build for you. Now, point guard, 6'5", 175, 6'6", wingspan. I'm not gonna lie. Point guard, just so you can have the icons right? 6'5" is cool. I really like a lot of the 6'5", 6. Now, you could try to go 6'6", but we will explain why we went 6'5" later on. Weight, 175 pounds, just to be as fast as possible. It's not really for anything else. And wingspan 6'6", just for the shooting badges, I'm gonna be honest, and the potential ball handling stuff that we could get going. But let's go on to the finishing. So the finishing is gonna be dog crap. I'm gonna be honest. For my peoples that care about finishing, the finishing is gonna be dog crap. But I will explain why you don't need any finishing on this build later on. So close shot 76, right? Close shot 76 just to make your layups, bro, wide open. That's pretty much it. Now, driving layup 70, just to make a wide open layup, bro, in case you have a wide open cut. There's really nothing else for it. Now, driving dunk 35, like I said, you're not gonna have any dunk. Now, if I were to remake this build, I probably would have a little bit dunk, like 50, but nothing crazy, because you're not gonna dunk at all, literally not at all. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why and how to really use this build to the best of its ability, because this build might have a lot of streaks this year. I'm gonna be honest. Now, standing dunk 40, I guess we skipped over that, but that's just to get two hand standing dunks. That is fine. You know what I'm saying? The two hand standing dunks is all you need if you're wide open on the paint. Now, post control 34. Apparently that help. Now, that doesn't help with unpluckable, but post control 34. Everything with finishing is gonna be trash, bro. Everything. I'm trying to tell y'all. Everything with finishing is gonna be trash, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Now, this is where it gets glitchy, bro. This is where it gets glitchy. Now, 90 mid range. Hold on, wait. With 95 3-point shot. Now, y'all see these badges: Hall of Fame Deadeye, Hall of Fame Set Shot Specialist, Gold Limitless Range, Gold Shifty Shooter. Now, look, you get with your tier 1, max +2 and max +1, we're gonna +2 Shifty Shooter. You're gonna be like, whoa, why Shifty Shooter? To Legend. Now, look, 90 mid range, Legend Shifty Shooter. You're not missing a mid range fade. You're gonna be shooting mid ranges the entire time. Most of the time, your priority is to get mid ranges, whether it's to just set a screen and fade, Now, I know a lot of people hate this play style, so go ahead and violate me in the comments. But then the max +1 is on Deadeye, Legend. So now you have Legend Deadeye and Legend Shifty Shooter. Now, you don't need high limitless range because you're going to be aiming to shoot middies anyway. You might hit somebody with a step back and get a wide open 3, but you're not going to be able to shoot from deep. That's not your goal with this build. You know what I'm saying? Now, free throw 70, this is a park build. I'm gonna be honest. You will not bring this anywhere. You know what I'm saying? We are not gonna make this anywhere. Now I'm gonna move to playmaking. 76 pass sack. This is all you need, bro. You don't need anything else. I had 71 on my last build. 76 is fine. You get silver dimer, silver break starter, and silver versatile visionary. This is gonna be clean. The pass sack, we don't need too much. You're not even gonna really pass the ball with this build. That's the thing. You're not even gonna pass the ball. But then ball handle 84. Now a lot of people gonna be like, yo, why 84? Bro, I'm gonna tell you all the SIGs you can get with it, because you don't really need that many good SIGs with this build, because all you're gonna do is run around and use the screen. That's all you're gonna do. Silver handles for days, silver unpluckable, bronze and gold stats. And like I said, you're barely gonna be dribbling. You're gonna be going left and right, straight. You know what I'm saying? Straight. That's all you're gonna be doing, is going left and right with a center that's setting big bodies. Now, look, I know a lot of people gonna hate. Now, you get this is 89 speed ball. You get lightning launch gold. You need to be as fast as possible, right? So that is good as well, getting gold lightning launch. Now we're gonna talk about the dribble moves that you get with this. You get go-to shot Jalen Suggs, 79 three ball or 79 midi and under 6'10", and then we get dribble styles. Now, dribble styles, we get SGA, which I really like, and you should put on when you get the game. 84 speed with ball, under 6'10". Dope. Amazing. dribble style. Now we have Jaylen Brown, 85 speed ball under 6'10". That's also a good dribble style. I don't know how Jaylen Brown has so many good SIGs, but I'm not even. I digress. James Harden, dribble style, 75 speed ball and under 6'10". Great as well. Now I would say James Harden is probably the worst out of them two, but if you want to try James Harden, be my guest. Now escape moves, Jimmy Butler, 70 ball handle under 6'10". This might be the best cheap SIG I've ever seen. I'm gonna be honest, best cheap SIG I've ever seen. It's literally amazing. But if you don't like that, you can put on Shea, escape moves, 84 ball handle under 6'10". Now 6 size ups for these, it's a lot of new ones. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't listed these before because a lot of the requirements are definitely higher. But we have Cade Cunningham, 75 ball handle under 6'10". He's really nice. He has some good SIGs. I'm not saying it's the best in the world, but it's decent. You're not going to be dribbling that much anyway. Now we have Luka Doncic, 84 ball handle under 6'10". These are decent SIGs. These are not crazy SIGs. But the SGA 6 size up is really good, 84 ball handle under 6'10". I suggest SGA SIGs are just good, like all of them. So if you can get SGA SIGs for certain things, just try them out. At least try them out, right? So behind the back, Scottie Pippen, 75 ball handle under 6'10". Pretty nice, but that's just really to get to the paint with the explosive behind the back. So I don't think this is really useful, but SGA behind the back definitely needed. 84 ball handle under 6'10". You can't go wrong with that. But then we have LeBron, 80 ball handle under 6'10". It has a good explosive behind the back. That's pretty much it. Now step backs, these are pretty new too. Chris Paul step backs are decent. It's literally mid. There's nothing crazy about it, but there's a lot of step backs that are bad. So we can try Chris Paul, 80 ball handle under 6'10", with Luka's step back as well. Decent, nothing crazy. 84 ball handle under 6'10". There's nothing crazy about these step backs. I know a lot of people have their opinions on step backs, but these are just decent. There's nothing crazy about it, nothing crazy. Hesitations, Jason Tatum, 75 ball handle under 6'10". I like this hesitation. I'm a big fan of this hesitation, but if you don't like this one, we can try KD's that cost 70 ball handle and 6'5 plus, which is also decent as well. Then we go down to the last one, breakdown combos. LeBron, 80 ball handle and under 6'10", decent. I'm not gonna say it's crazy, but then we have KD, 70 ball handle and 6'5 plus, and then we have Julius Randle, 70 ball handle and 6'5 plus. All these dribble moves are just decent. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to dribble with this build because that's not your goal. Your goal is to literally just get to the mid-range and go crazy. Now we're off the defense. Now we're going to specialize in defense. Excuse me. All right, we specialize in defense, right? What I would say is, before I start scattering around, because I don't know where I go. I don't think I'm going to interior defense after this. I would get, what would I do? I would get 83 perimeter defense right here. I would find a way to get 83 perimeter defense. I might put down the block, put down interior defense, get 83 perimeter defense, and now I plus to it with the cap breaks that you get from the specialization to get 85. So then once I get 85, I'll have silver ball menace. I would have silver pick dodger. But let's say you made this build right here and you just start at 82 perimeter and you put +2, you will get pick dodger silver. Now after you have pick dodger silver, I would max +1 the pick dodger to gold, because your specialization gets max +1 and max +2. So the max +1 will go to pick dodger to make it gold, right? So that's what you need for 2s, because you don't know what type of dude to set in the screen, but you could switch it off. You could put it on all ball menace if you'd like, but the max +2 we put on challenger to make it off. You need challenger, bro. You gotta get contest. The contests are hard already. Yeah, the contests are hard. That's all I'm gonna say. The contests are pretty hard. Pause if needed. Now steals, 91. You get interceptor, Hall of Fame, glove. Interceptor gold, glove gold. That's decent enough. The steals aren't really that crazy, so you shouldn't really be expecting too much out of this. But the steal is decent enough. I think you should get some animation, some steals. Now block 64. This is literally just to get contests. Literally just to get contests and nothing else. And the higher block, the better contest you get. Now we straight up skip the rebounding. So I'll just talk about the rebound right now. It's 26 rebound, 42 defensive rebound. Nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't get any badges for it either. I don't even know how we move so fast. Hold on. How do we move so fast? All right, yeah. So it's 26 rebound, 42 rebound, 42 defensive rebound. You don't get any badges for this. Yeah, bro. Just make sure you boxing out for your center in case your center switch on the guard and he shoots it and you're on the center. Just make sure you're boxing out, bro. That should be your goal at the end of the day. Now speed, 89 speed. 89 speed is going to be faster than most of the people that's guarding you, especially if people are using 6'8", 6'9", 6'10s. They're going to be too slow to guard a 89 speedster, especially if when you max +2, your tier 2 badge, slippery off ball to legend. You're going to be too fast. They're not going to be able to guard you, unfortunately. Jesus, why do I scroll like this, bro? Agility 82. We're gonna talk about agility 82. I don't know how I just go so fast. Is it just my scrolling or what? 82 agility, slippery off ball. We already talked about that. Pick dodger and on ball menace. That's what it helps with. I only did this threshold because of last year. I don't know what the really good agility would be this year. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So strength 42. Don't have any strength. I don't even want to elaborate on that. This player doesn't have any strength. A lot of people like strength, but you don't need it on this build right here. Vertical 59. We have it low because we're not dunking the ball. We're not dunking the ball whatsoever, so we don't really need dunk. I mean, we don't need vert or dunk at all, so we will be straight with that. Now, I don't know what this build. Oh, we seen it, but I'm gonna just let the animation play out because I didn't even look at the players. So, Stephen Curry, Kirk Heinrich, Hersey Hawkins. We got Stephen Curry, y'all. I mean, we're hooping. We're hooping already. We're getting Stephen Curry. Kirk Heinrich, Bulls legend. We already seen the name. Ball hawking ISO sniper. Now, let's see what the strengths are. Consistent shooter from deep. We knew that already. We knew we were going to be consistent from three. You don't got to tell us. Great instincts for takeaways. Money mid-range scorer. That's your point. You want to be a money mid-range scorer, bro. That's your goal with this build, to just go left and right and shoot middies. Now, I know a lot of people going to hate the play style. Like I said, violate me in the comments. I'm ready. Speed is game-changing. 89 speed is game-changing. I'm telling you. A lot of people going to have low speed, like 84 speed, 85 speed, and you're out here with 89 speed. They're too slow to guard you. Not a dunking threat. We don't want to dunk at all, right? That is not our goal at all, to dunk. We already established that. But look, if you're still watching this video, make sure you tune in my Twitch. I'm most likely live right now, bro. I probably have some viewers. Make sure you tune in to my Twitch. But look, I don't even want to talk too much, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this build. Spam 101 out. Let's get it.